Hey guys, what's up? It's Nuclear Videos HD, and I'm here with the St. Patrick's Update 2014. This just came in today on Wednesday, and pretty excited. I believe that there's only 2 new things, which isn't all that good. But an update's an update, and we got some new content, so that's always something to be excited about. March is here, and you know what that means. Time to make my New Year's resolution. Didn't you make a resolution in January? I did. It was to stop postponing making New Year's resolutions. It isn't going well. So, what's your resolution? Hit the gym, read more, improve your lexicon? Lisa, what have I told you about making up words? Gym, ridiculous. My resolution is to prepare for St. Patrick's Day down at O'Flanagan's Pub so I don't end up face down in the gutter by accident. This year I'll end up there by choice. And I won't be taking any excuses like I did last year, so leave your hangovers and heart attacks at home. So build O'Flanagan's Pub and send Springfielders to train for St. Patrick's Beer Bash. So we're going to send tons of people there, and that's Training Day Part 1. And as you can see, the rivers are green and disgusting as usual. Very, very cool. Let's see. The Springfield Ocean's not green. I thought at least the ocean would be green. I guess not. Anyway, so we'll go to the new content over here, and we'll get that in a second. So for St. Patrick's Day 2014, there is the Shamrock Topiary. This was available last year as the prize for completing the quest line for the event. So that's how you got that. And a leprechaun statue. I guess you can place multiples of those. Nothing happens when you click on either of these decorations, unfortunately. But the Shamrock Cafe is the only new building, one of 2 that came with the update that is, well, it's one of 2 buildings, so it looks pretty awesome. That's pretty cool, at least. So, did a mythical creature just run across my yard? Oh, miracle of creation. Brandine, get my shotgun. I've hunted raccoons, gators, possums, bargains, and briefly Nazis, but I ain't never hunted no leprechauns. Scraped one off the highway once. It was tasty. Hearts, stars, and clovers, but I didn't care for them horseshoes or balloons. So catch the leprechaun by tapping him 10 times. So, don't know where the leprechaun went, but when I find him, we'll start playing that cool game. So, I'm not sure what that will reward us with. So, I don't know. Yar TT, Plasma Scream TV, Dosa Satoy Touchy, Summer in Tuscany. So, it's Irishman, and he's the, what the hell was his name? I don't even remember. The Yippee Con or whatever. So he doesn't have any tasks, but he, what? Okay, so YippieCon, Yupricon, not sure what a Yupricon means or what that is supposed to be a joke for. So when you click on him, he runs around. I'm not sure what he's from. So, okay, so that's... Alright, so he earns money. Okay, see, I'm sorry, that's just funny. But he does exactly the same thing that the leprechaun from last year did. You can get both of them during this event, but they're both worth donuts, which is unfortunate, I guess. Yeah, if you already played last year or you don't have donuts, this is kind of going to be a boring update. I'm not sure if there's a prize at the end of the update. If so, that'd be great. I guess I will play the quest line after the video, and then, I'm sorry, a text message came through on my phone. Oh yeah, after I play the quest line, I'll figure out if there's any gift or anything else that can be found, and I will make a video. So the Shamrock Cafe earns $300 every 12 hours, which is not too bad. It's actually really good for building. It was 120 donuts. So enjoying an organic green iced coffee, and that's the Shamrock Cafe. And it's got a pretty unique building sound. It's sounds like some sort of music or something, and then like some plates and stuff. But anyway, Shamrock Cafe, really cool. I'm guessing it's probably a parody of the Hard Rock Cafe. It looks really, really cool. I like the color. It adds a unique sort of appearance to the game. You know, now we have this teal colored building, so that's really cool. It's got that, you know, cool sign on it, so that's always really, you know, awesome. Other than that, I don't really see anything else that's new. I'll send everybody to...
Oh, no, Jim.
Yeah, I don't know why there's so many. There's a lot of people on the squid port. I don't know why that is, but we'll just send everybody to go to there. I guess Randine. What about the kids? Kids? No, okay, I didn't think so. So we'll just send everybody off to there. Mindy? Ah, she's a drinker. She's a drinker. Miss Krabappel. And I saw that episode. There was something about Miss Krabappel. I guess that was her final scene in the show. Unfortunately, they didn't really give her much of an ending. I thought that, you know, they should have at least made a episode for her or something. A really good thing for them to do would have been to make there be a part, or they, you know, either killed her off just completely, make something so ironic and kill off Ned's second wife, or they could have made it so, you know, she saw something really scary and then, or she, you know, got hurt or something and then she wasn't able to speak. She was just mute. That would have made for a pretty cool ending to her, but they decided to do what they wanted to do, so, you know. So we're finishing off all these guys at the Tom O'Flanagan's pub, which is returning from last year, so that's pretty cool. Lots of cash here, jeez. All these guys. Okay, I think that should be good. So you guys, there's the quest line part 1 done, and I don't know who has another quest next. Maybe somebody who's already in there. Jeez, so much cash. Alright, speed. Tom O'Flanagan. To borrow a phrase from James Joyce in Spring Break Cancun, drink, drink, drink. I'm starting to think this is a bad idea. Second thoughts are for the sober. Drink those doubts away. Booze, you've helped me make and forget so many bad decisions. How about one more for old time's sake? So Homer's going to go drink his doubts away at Tom O'Flanagan's pub. Seems like Tom O'Flanagan's is going to be a pretty popular place. You know, honestly, they were doing really, really, you know, good with the updates and content-wise. Like, they had tons and tons of stuff that they were bringing in, like, this year's Valentine's Day was way better than last year. Thanksgiving was better, but this isn't all too different from last year. I thought they'd give us, you know, some pots of gold or something like that. Woohoo! It worked. I no longer regret this reckless romp of drinking or this Gangnam Style tattoo. Guaranteed to stay topical and hilarious forever. So, Tom O'Flanagan. Homer, congratulations. Am I finally ready to participate in all the St. Patrick's Day festivities? No, you've graduated from a wee little laddie to a bar wench in the O'Flanagan School of Drinking and Taekwondo. What's the top level? Black belt? Sorry, I mean leprechaun lush, but no non-Irishman has ever achieved that level. Then I shall be the first, and it will be the greatest achievement of my life. What about your 3 beautiful children, your loving wife? Who? So he's going to reach level Leprechaun Lush. So it looks like all these are in Tom O'Flanagan's pub. They might have a few of the returning tasks from last year. I guess these people aren't going to be able to go and drink there. Maybe not. But if anything interesting comes up in the quest line, I will post anything that, you know, is interesting. If not, you guys can go on and do this for yourself so you guys won't be spoiled from it. And like I said, if anything interesting arises or if there's a new decoration that comes from hidden in the files or somewhat, I'll definitely be sure to make a video about it. And I guess this is it for the St. Patrick's Day 2014 video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down in the comments section below. And be sure to check out my upcoming St. Patrick's Day buildings and decorations video when I finally find a place for this. And enjoy the update. Yeah, so keep on tapping and peace out.